Hey there, everyone. Good to see you again. Rather than go into something new this week, let's go back to last week. Last week, what did we talk about? We talked about gratitude, right? We sure did. So, let's touch base on gratitude. Like I had said, I wanted you to remember that you could be grateful for even the bad. So, as a follow up, were you grateful for anything that happened that was bad? Did you sit and stew about something that you couldn't do anything about? If you did, it's okay because you're human. You're human. Humans fall under human conditioning. It's the way we were raised. It's the things that were instilled into us. It's just the way we think we should be. Because everybody else is being that way. So why not us? So, for you Facebook people, there's a group now where all these videos are going to be posted, which is the same name as the online church, which is Church of Conscious Awakenings. But I would like to address something that went into that group today. The very first post was somebody asking to be taken out. I won't say her name. Very beautiful friend of mine, but she asked to be removed because she didn't ask to be here, she said, and she's Christian, following Jesus. Now, on an awakened path for awakened beings of enlightenment, whatever you want to call it, just a slight, whatever you want to call it, is it not, as Paula said, is it not Jesus? I agree with Paula and with Carlos Uja. Jesus did not come here to start a religion. Jesus was not born of man to start the Catholic Church, for instance. Wasn't there to build a Vatican City, to house a man that is in charge of an entire religion that wears gold while people starve, while children die in streets, that, I'm sorry to say, some are Catholic. That isn't what Jesus was about. And to say that Jesus is not considered someone that we look to as in God, Son of God, being God, Jesus Christ our Lord, as it's said, as it is. There's no one saying that it's any different in Eastern culture. No one's saying that Ramana Maharshi or Nisargadatta or Uja, myself, Charlie, anybody. No one's saying, Muji, no one's saying there is not a God and that there is no Jesus Christ. Some are saying that there is the Christ, which is all of us, because we're all part of God. You see? So to say that I'm a Christian and I follow Jesus, there's nothing wrong with saying that. Looks like we're going to have some rain here, so our light keeps going in and out, so I keep pushing mine away. So, that's what I'm doing here. But I will tell you, there is no difference. Why would there be? It's kind of silly to actually think that there's a separation in the two. One can be awakened and still look to Jesus. One can recognize their own true nature and still believe in Jesus. follow the path of Jesus, there is no separation. There is not two of anything. All is one. I quote you, Charlie Hayes, when I say not two. This man has said this countless times, and it's true. There's not two, just one. Billions of people in the world, but just one. Get me? I hope so. Back to gratitude. Is there anything in what I just said that has any gratitude in it? Yeah, there is. Because could that statement that I made about the statement that was made about the statement that was about the statement, could that have been made without that statement? And was the statement by the person who made it any more right or any more wrong than the statement that I made? No. I'm grateful for the statement that was made that led to the statement. I won't go through all the statement stuff again, I'm just being silly. I'm grateful for it because it gives me the time and the opportunity to sit here and give my side of it for my church, for my friends, for my group, for you. Last week's video was watched by some people, you know, and that's really great. And one person was going through a rough time, and when she saw it, she was surprised that it was even me. You know? Really surprised. Boisselle-Schalaba, is that you? Yes, that's me. And it touched my heart, and it touched my soul when she said, you've got to keep doing this. You've got to keep doing this and keep helping people like us. But, my dear friend, and you know who you are, who's us? Ask yourself that question. Who is us? Who am I? Who are we? Yeah, your friends, your family, your people who watch the video, your people who may get something out of the video. There may be one of you sitting out there that thinks I'm full of shit. But I don't care if you think that. You see, because I am you. You are me. It doesn't matter to me. You can have your opinions. I'm grateful for that. Just like on Facebook, just keep poking me. I'm just going to poke right back. But ask yourselves those questions. Who is the us? Is there an us? Or am I just merely in the request to keep speaking, to keep making videos, and to keep helping us? It's my pleasure, it's my honor to hear such a request, and to my pleasure to give this next installment in this series. But in helping us, I am you, you are me. We're merely helping each other. We're merely helping one another to be the one. Not two, the one. Not us, not me, not I, not you. We, yeah, one consciousness, one loving God, one beautiful, beautiful man who walked this earth, who is now in heaven. His name is Jesus. We are all connected. There's no bells and whistles and magic here, no crazy things that are shooting down God or the Christ. It's not what spirituality is all about. Spirituality is opposite from religion, though, and you need to know this if you don't. A great person that I saw speak once, I had the privilege of seeing speak once, and if I ever get to again, I will go. His name is Father Leo Booth. He is a recovering alcoholic, and he is a wonderful Episcopalian priest who works in recovery now. But the man said it best when he said, religion is man-made. Spirituality is a gift. It teaches the world to hold hands. It's exactly the way he did it. Snapping of the fingers and everything. And it's the truth. Spirituality is a gift. It teaches the world to hold hands. It doesn't mean that anybody believes in Jesus Christ any less. It doesn't mean that somebody thinks that God is non-existent. And by the way, if someone tells you that they don't know if there's a God and they don't believe there's a God, that's their opinion. Let them have it. Because I came across it yesterday when somebody said it to me. And that kind of stuff used to bother me, used to offend me, but it doesn't now. Because I know that that person who said that to me, there's a connection, this sheer connection with everybody, that we're all connected. We are one. So those kind of statements shouldn't bother us at all. At all. Not if we believe in our hearts what we believe in and what we know to be true. Shouldn't affect you. Shouldn't affect me. So, getting off the beaten path there for a second. But the connection is universal. It's wonderful, isn't it? And I love being able to say that I have a job now and that I can come to you still on Sundays because I don't have to work on Sundays. Because I love doing this and I love speaking with you. I love the feedback. I love the love that you all spread with each other and that you spread into my home and into my heart and to the joy that you bring. I thank you once again for watching, and I apologize for the lighting and everything. Looks like it may rain here today, so the clouds keep going in and out, and the light keeps going back and forth with my hand. But I'm glad that I've had this chance to speak with you again. I wish you the most beautiful of Sundays, as usual. Welcome to your now, and I love you all, and I look forward to another week with you. Thank you, and namaste. Goodbye now.